Real relationships are worth it. Stay with me. John 13, verse 15. For I have given you this as an example, so that you should do what I have done to you. Now let me repeat that. For I have given you this as an example, so that you should do in your turn, like when it comes to pass that you're in the place that I'm in, I'm going to say, you should do what I have done to you. So what I'm doing to you, you should therefore do to the next person. Okay, very good word. John 13, verse 15. Stay with me. Jesus did not waste his time, so we can assume that everything he did was very meaningful and contains a great lesson to be learned. Let's think about the time he decided to wash his disciples' feet in John 13, verse 1 through 17. Why was he washing John's feet? What was that all about? Jesus was and is the Son of God. Actually, he is God manifested into the second person of the Trinity. Okay, so it suffices to say that he is really important and certainly would not have to wash anyone's feet, especially not guys who were his students. But he did, so because he wanted to teach them that they could be in authority and still be servants at the same time. Peter, the most vocal disciple, vehemently refused to let Jesus wash his feet. But Jesus said if he does not wash Peter's feet, the two of them could not be real friends. Which one of your friends would wash your feet? And if you don't think that they would, why not? Okay, and in other words, they had to be doing things for one another in order for their relationship to be healthy and strong. In what other ways could you think of an analogy instead of a washing of the feet? Would your friends do for you what you would do for your friends? Would they go to the depth that you would go for them? And would it be gracious in the eyes of the Lord? Is that person really your friend still? Okay. I decided a few years ago that I was not willing to have any more one-sided relationships. Relationships in which I do all the giving and the other person does all the taking. That kind of interaction is not a real friendship, and it always eventually causes resentment and bitterness. Not only should we do things for each other, we actually need to do things for one another. This is part of maintaining good relationships. Giving does not always have to be a response to a desperate need. We may be led to do something for people who don't seem to need what we can do for them at all. If there is no need, then why would we do it? Simply because giving any kind prevents us from becoming greedy, and encourages people and makes them feel loved. And we all need to feel loved, no matter how many things that we have. Another example of this is when I would be with my friends, I would do everything I could for them. But there were certain friends who went out of their way to just text me, see how I'm doing, call me, or they would do something out of their way. Oh, I was out and I saw this and I thought of you. And even though it was like my favorite cookie, or, like something for maybe Serenity. I used to have Serenity, my cat, she passed away, but they would bring me something for Seren. Like those little things are so important. They're so important. So trust in him, Trust God enough to be willing to make sacrifices in order to serve and bless others. And he will always, always, always take care of you. I hope this reached someone today. And I hope that you're surrounded by friends that love you and will go the length to wash your feet. Take care.